Welcome to lesson 3-9C, and this one is going to be all about practice. Now, I am going to do one problem with you just because I feel you would be sad without hearing my voice. So we're going to do 45,389 less 28,946. And we need an equal sign there. Now, one of the things, ladies and gentlemen, we often get problems written this way, and we get horizontal problems. One of the things we need to do is we need to get used to writing them vertically. So it's going to be 45,389. Now, one of the things when there's no decimal point to line up, a good thing to line up would be the commas. So 28, comma, 946. And now we're ready to subtract. All right? 9 less 6 is 3. 8 less 4 is 4. 3 less 9, I cannot do it right now, so I need to go to my neighbor. 5 becomes 4, and 3 becomes 13. 13 less 9 is 4. 4 less 8 I cannot do, so go to my neighbor. 4 becomes 3, and then this 4 becomes 14. 14 less 8 is 6, and then 3 less 2 is 1. So our response should be of 45,389 less 28,946 should be 16,443. All right, that's the last problem I'm going to work with you. The rest of them I want you to work on your own. Now, if you want to work another couple of problems, okay, please come talk to Mr. Winkleman and he will work a couple problems with you. But we really want you to be able to work some problems on your own. Remember, the key is to line up the problems correctly, and the best way to line up the problems correctly is to line up the commas. All right, starting with the ones column. Line up the ones, but make sure your commas are aligned. Now, one of the things, some of us are messy. Okay, I happen to be one of those. Look at this writing right here. I give you grid paper for the sole purpose that it's easier to line up your problems when you're writing within the grid. I want you to focus on trying to put a number in there, in there, in there, so that you are able to line up the problems. Make sense? I don't know, I just asked you that question. It's not like you're going to answer me. Yeah, so I'm going to give you the problems, and then why don't you pause the video, work through them, and then restart the video, check and see how you did. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your 4 practice problems. Problem number 1 is 137,355 minus 18,967. Problem number 3 is 34,568,999 less 8,479,345. Problem number 4 is 100 million less 510,000. And problem number 5, your last problem, is 43,080 less 8,948. So why don't you pause the video? I want you to work these 4 problems. And when you are done, restart the video and I will give you the correct solutions. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you've taken time and worked through the problems and checked your responses to make sure you were on the right track. I know sometimes that we make what are called bonehead mistakes, and we make errors that we normally wouldn't make, but because we're trying to work so quickly, we just make errors that we don't normally do. So please, I want you to slow down and focus on your mathematics when you're doing that. Okay, that being said, let's give you the correct responses. For number 2, 137,355 less 18,967. The correct response should be 118,388. All right. For number 3, we have 34,568,999 less 8,479,345. The correct response for that one should be 26,089,654. For problem number 4, which is 100 million less 510,000, your correct response should be 99,490,000. Finally, you have 43,080 less 8,948, and the correct response for that one should be 34,132. Now, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you got them all correct. If not, please take time, look back, and figure out where you went wrong. If you still are confused and are still having problems, please seek out a classmate or talk to Mr. Winkleman to see what's happening, and hopefully we can get this fixed as quickly as we can. All right, that's it for video number 3. Next up, we have video 4, which we're gonna look at some story problems, and there is a handout for that. Please make sure you have that. There are 4 story problems that we're going to be looking at. All right.